everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for another reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today. And the topic of today's reading is going to be a message that you're finally ready to receive. So I'm just going to let the universe let you know any message that you're finally ready to receive, any information or any news. And we have 3 piles to choose from today. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading today about the message that you're finally ready to receive. Okay, pile number 1, so we're going to begin by shuffling your cards today. And if you want to skip this part and just get straight into your reading, then you can find the timestamp in the description box. So let's see pile number 1. What is the message that you're finally ready to receive? Universe, what message would you like to tell to pile number 1 today that they're finally ready to receive? What message is pile number 1 finally ready to receive today, universe? Please kindly let them know. What does pile number 1 need to hear today? Okay, we have your tarot cards. Let's get some oracle cards for you now. Let's see, what is the message you're finally ready to receive, pile number 1? What are you finally ready to hear? Universe, if you can please kindly let pile number 1 know the message they're finally ready to receive. What is pile number 1 finally ready to hear at the current stage of their life? And let's get your last message. Oh, okay, that one is falling out right away. So we'll just take that one. And so we have all of your cards prepared now, so we can get straight into your reading, pile number 1. Okay, let me just put all of this together. Let's put it on the side and let's get into your reading. So as your card, pile number 1, you chose this beautiful card with consistency here, and also this blue crystal. But with this consistency card, I'm getting the energy that you guys are very close to something, and this is a period where the universe wants to sort of like reassure you that to stick to something that you're currently doing, to keep being consistent with something that you're currently doing, because sometimes we fail to notice our progress, right? It's not that we're not making progress, it's not that we're not getting results, it's just we fail to notice them because, you know, progress oftentimes, especially day by day, is very small, and because it happens so in like a small amount of in small amounts, but every single day, it feels very normal to us, so we don't even notice it, right? So sometimes you have to pay attention that it's not that you're not making progress, it's just maybe that you're not noticing it, you know? I heard like this thing on an Instagram reel, and I feel it very much inspired me, so I want to share it with you. But it was this person saying like, you need to allow like at least 90 days to see the results of something, because there is like this backlog of progress that comes in after those 90 days. So it's like that energy, like when you start to go to the gym, you're not going to see the results in the first week or the first 2 weeks or maybe even the first month. But after the 3rd month, you will clearly be able to see results of something, right? So I feel this is the energy with you, with the consistency. Just because you're not seeing the progress right now at this moment, it doesn't mean that it's not happening, pile number 1. It might be just that it's so small that you're not noticing it because it's happening every day. But after 3 months, after 6 months, you'll be able to see clear progress in something, is what I'm hearing here for you. Okay, let's get your tarot cards and let's see what is your message for today. So you have the 9 of Swords. Okay, so there is something that you might be worried about, and let's see the rest of your cards. You have the Ace of Cups, the Fool card, okay, 8 of Pentacles, and it's interesting that you also have consistency here, and the 9 of Pentacles. Guys, it's all in your head is what I'm hearing, okay? This is what you need to know today. It's all in your head. A lot of you, I feel, are worrying about whether you're progressing enough, whether you're moving fast enough, whether you're gonna make it. It's like some of you might be struggling sleeping because you're having maybe you feel like you have too many obligations, or you have too many things to do and you do not know which one to do first. You might be also worried whether you're gonna make it, whether you're good enough. I feel some of you might be questioning, are you capable of achieving something? And I feel that the universe wants to let you know today that with the right amount of consistency, discipline, and hard work, you can achieve anything that you wish for. Because I feel that you guys are actually quite well developed, and I feel that a lot of you, you're not so much like starting off, you know, even though you have the Fool card, which is indicating beginnings, but I feel that in your card here, in your spread here, it's more as, it talks more about you embodying the energy of the Fool, meaning not worrying too much, because I feel that a lot of you are, you know, you're risk takers. You have that diligence, you have the consistency of hard work, you have that dedication that is required in order to succeed in something. And I feel that you guys are going to make it, and the universe wants to let you know that you're actually quite close to perfecting something, you know, especially because you have the 8 and then the 9 following of Pentacles. It does indicate that you guys are actually very close to especially financial success, or success regarding your career is what I'm mainly seeing here. I feel you might be, because you do have consistency, it does indicate you doing something consistently, which I relate to your career. So I do feel a lot of you are very close to achieving something when it comes to your career, but you have to keep being consistent and not let the doubts and the fears and the worries get to you, you know. But even the fact that you're questioning whether you are good enough for something, I feel that it's a good indication, and it's a good, it's showing that you have good character, because sometimes people, they get their ego get in the way of their success, and they tend to think that they are, how do I say, like, they tend to relax, you know, because now they get to a certain point in their life and they feel like they're starting to become good at something, people are noticing them, and then they relax, and that's when they plateau. But I feel for you, you're constantly on your feet, which is a good thing as well, because it will push you forward, pile number 1, okay? Let's take a look at your oracle cards here. You also have make a decision. Okay, so you might be worried because you're not making a decision, you know? Sometimes making a decision is better than making no decision, right? And some of you might be worried right now because you need to make a decision, maybe which way to go, whether you should take some sort of risk or not, whether you should follow what you're passionate about. But you might be coming across a decision point in your life where you're like, I can either go this way or that way, and I'm not really sure. Maybe that's why you're a bit stressed here, because something in your future might feel unknown, and that's why you are worried as well. So, you know, when it comes to making decisions, I feel that's, you know, sometimes some decisions, it doesn't really matter which one we choose, because they're all gonna lead us to the same thing. And, you know, of course, sometimes making a decision can make a very drastic change in our life. So this is something that's really up to you, and you have to think about it yourself and come to it yourself. But I feel that sometimes not making a decision can make us feel more stressed and more emotional than just making a decision and going with it. So, you know, and it's also sometimes the point of making a decision, it's also very stressful, because sometimes we know which decision we need to make, but we are not making it because we let the fears and our head get in the way. So, you know, it's also something to consider when you're making a decision and you feel worried about it. Are you not making the decision because you don't know what to choose, or because you know what you want to choose, but your head is contradicting your heart, right? So I feel that, you know, you kind of have to find a middle ground. Choose what, I always say, like, choose with your heart, but think with your head, right? So I feel that you can always choose what your heart wants, but as long as you make a plan about it with your head, I feel you're gonna be fine. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Let's see your other cards. You also have lavender, surround yourself with love. Okay, and we also saw the self-love card while we were shuffling. So there's something about taking good care of yourself this next period, because I do feel that a lot of you are working really hard, and it does seem like there is a lot on your plate and a lot of things are happening, I feel, for you. And maybe that's why you're even a bit overwhelmed, because a lot of things might be happening in your life right now. And I feel this period, take care of yourself, you know? And when I say take care of yourself, I mean spend more time with yourself, because sometimes we get too tired because we give our energy to too many things, right? It's not that those things don't deserve our energy, but we have to be also responsible for our own energy. So just make sure to pay attention who you spend your time with, what you spend your time doing, and you know, just spend your energy wisely is what I want to say. Because if you spend it in areas of your life where, or with people who you know, are just not as meaningful to some other things, then you're going to be too tired to do those things that mean to you, and that's when you become a bit imbalanced. So spend more time with yourself, pile number 1, this next following period. I feel like it will do you good, because it does seem like you have a lot of things to figure out right now and to choose. So I feel you need to be kind of present with your own thoughts and focusing on what you're envisioning for yourself. Let's see your last message here. You have devotion and dream fulfilled. Wow. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Wow, this really resonates with your reading, and I feel it's the perfect way to end your reading. So devotion and dreams fulfilled. Devotion is, you know, devoting yourself to something. I feel it's very similar to being consistent to something, to devoting your time to something. We clearly see in your cards that you have been devoting a lot of your time and effort into something, and you might be worried whether this is going to pay off, whether your consistency and your hard work is going to pay off. And we have the 9 of Pentacles, pile number 1, as well as the dreams fulfilled card. And again, it says, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So as long as you believe in your dreams and you keep putting in the consistency, there is no reason for them to not manifest. I see that you guys will be able to manifest your dreams with this 9 of Pentacles, but it is required of you to be consistent, to believe in them, and to devote yourself to them, okay? So yeah, that's what I have for your reading today, pile number 1. I hope that this resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading today about the message that you're finally ready to receive. Okay, pile 2. So first we're going to begin with shuffling your cards, and then we're going to get into your reading. And if you wish to skip this part, you can go to the timestamps, which are in the description. So let's see, pile number 2. What is the message that you're finally ready to receive? Universe, if you can please kindly let pile number 2 know the message that they're finally ready to receive. Okay. Let's get some oracle cards for you now. Universe, what is the message that pile number 2 is finally ready to receive? Please kindly let them know. What is the message pile number 2 is finally ready to receive? For pile number 2, universe and spirit guides, please give them guidance and messages that they're meant to receive at this moment. Let's get your last card. Pile number 2, what do you need to hear today? What is the exact message you're finally ready to receive? Okay, pile number 2, we have your cards, and let's get straight into your reading. So as your card, you guys chose the alchemy card. I'm getting very powerful energy from you right away, especially you also have the yellow crystal. the color yellow I always associated as, you know, of course with the sun and also with energy, and especially you have the alchemy card, so it does seem like you guys are maybe finally gaining power, or you know, you might be finally starting the process of creation of something, I'm hearing for some of you. But there is very like this, I feel that right now you have a lot of power to create something or to transform something, right? Because the alchemy is about transforming things in a very magical and mysterious way. So I feel for you, you have a lot of power when it comes to creation in life, when it comes to transforming things, you know? I feel that's your magical power. That's maybe doing something with your hands. Maybe that's what you're currently doing, like that's where your power lies. I feel that is your ability, doing something with your hands. I feel some of you might have very healing hands, you might have healing powers as well. But let's see your tarot cards so that we can get a clear message of what you're finally ready to receive today. You have the Six of Cups here as your first card. Okay, you also have the King of Swords. Oh yeah, the Death card. We saw this while we were shuffling, and I was mentioning transformation, so I feel it's very fitting here. You also have the Hierophant. And your last card is the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, so a new opportunity that is arising for you is I'm seeing here. Okay, let's see what is the message that you're finally ready to receive. I'm hearing for some of you, you're finally ready to move on, or you're finally ready to transform your life. Okay, I feel with the Hierophant and the King of Swords, this is very strong energy coming from you. And I feel right now you might be in the energy of like committing to something, or like being very stern when it comes to transform your life or turning your life around. I feel some of you, maybe you want to better your life, maybe you want to better yourself. You might want to enhance your life or start taking up habits and daily routines that are going to help you transform your life for the better. Because I feel that a lot of you are ready to leave something from the past that didn't make you happy, or maybe this is something that you were doing, maybe it's a habit that you were doing, maybe you're ready to quit an addiction of some kind or something that is going to help you transform your life for the better in the future. But again, because you have the King of Swords and the Hierophant, you have the right kind of energy right now to do this and to make it possible, because there is a lot about energy coming from you right now. I feel you're sitting on very good frequency is what I'm picking up. Like your mindset, your energy, you're in the right headspace in order to create change in your life, pile number 2. So if you have been wanting to initiate some sort of change in your life, I feel strongly this is the right time to do it, because you have the energy, and if you were to do it right now, it would be very easy for you, and you would be able to adapt to it quite quickly, because you have this energy of like, yes, like I can do this. I believe in myself. I believe in my dedication. I can make this happen. With the King of Swords, you're finally ready, I feel, to cut something out of your life. Maybe something, you know, the Six of Cups is very innocent energy. To me, it reminds me always on our childhood or our childhood friends. It does have this kind of nostalgic energy. And sometimes those things that might feel a bit nostalgic to us, we might be just holding on to them because they make us feel comfort, because they make us feel nostalgic. So it doesn't always mean that it's the best for us just because it makes us feel nostalgic, or maybe it's coming from our past. I do feel that some of you are ready to cut something out of your past. For some of you, this might be a person or a thing that you're actively doing, but it's something from your past that kind of seems innocent is what I'm picking up, but it's not that great for you because it keeps you stuck in the past, you know? And I feel you're finally ready to cut it out and move on to better things. I'm hearing set new rules and values for yourself. So with the Hierophant, this talks about tradition, about I can talk about religion as well, but I'm kind of seeing this in your reading as you're finally ready to set new values for yourself, new boundaries, new beliefs, and this time you're not going to let people cross them anymore. So with the alchemy card, what you need to hear right now, pile number 2, is that you have the ability to transform your life. If you're not happy with your life and where you feel like your life is going, you always hold the power to transform it. And it all starts by changing your daily habits and by cutting things out of your life that do not work with you, that don't pull you forward, that keep you stuck in the past. You know, so I feel that's what you need to hear today. All of this is leading you to a new opportunity, okay? And just embrace the change, because the change is what's going to help you get the new opportunity that you want. Okay, let's see your oracle cards, pile number 2. So as your card, you have be your best self always. So yeah, this is something about yourself, right? I was mentioning that there is this energy that you guys want to improve your life, that you guys want to change your life, you want to transform your life for the better. Be your best self always. So again, this is encouraging you to always be your best self wherever you are. It doesn't matter if you're alone at home, it doesn't matter if nobody is seeing you. You know, it's funny to me that in this day and age, people don't want to look presentable for themselves. You know, sometimes just because we're at home, it doesn't mean that we always have to, you know, stay in our pajamas or not look put together, which again, if it's something that you want to do, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying that I feel it's, you know, better to take, you know, if that's what you feel like you want to do for yourself, then that's completely fine. But sometimes we get into this energy of like, oh, well, if I'm not going out, then it doesn't mean that I don't need to, it doesn't mean that I need to put effort in myself and look good for myself because I'm at home, so nobody's gonna see me, right? Some people are in that kind of mindset, and I feel it's a bit sad because you want to look good only for people who are going to see you and not for yourself. When you are constantly with yourself and you're seeing yourself constantly, I feel that even if nobody is watching you, you still need to be your best self always, because you are always watching yourself, right? You're always with yourself. So be good for yourself. Always be your best self for yourself. And this is not just talking about appearance. It's talking about also the things that you're doing. Just because somebody is not watching you, just because your boss is maybe not watching you, doesn't mean that you need to slack when it comes to your work. Or just because you're not working with a trainer at the gym doesn't mean that you can slack and not do the exercises right. So always be your best self, even if nobody is watching you, pile number 2. See, you also have gray. Endings are inevitable, especially with the death card. I feel this is clear that there is something in your life that needs to go. There is something in your life that you have been holding on to. It's kind of like that energy where you, like, you know how like some people, I know like my parents always used to do this, like they kept hoarding things in their home, like whether it's like glass jars or just very random things that it's like, well, we might need it in the future, right? And they never get used. And I'm sure a lot of you will be able to relate to this, but it's kind of like that we keep holding on to things in our life. This is also with people, with objects, with old habits, old things that we keep doing, and we keep holding on to these things just because we're like, oh, well, maybe it will change, or maybe we will need it one day. But it never gets used, and you never end up needing it, right? So I feel for you, pile number 2, there is like this need for you to declutter your life of the things that just don't serve with you anymore. Things from your past is what I'm hearing. You also have the masculine, okay? For some of you, maybe this is a person. It's a man, somebody with masculine energy. It could be also a female. It doesn't really matter the gender, but with the masculine energy, I'm kind of getting this energy. This might be a person or a thing that is, it sort of has some sort of control over your life, or you feel like it has control over your life, or it's holding you back. It's being very dominant in your life, and it's like to the point where it's like over dominating your freedom. So you need to let go of this, pile number 2 is what I'm hearing. Okay, let's see your last message here. you guys have determination and creative achievement. Okay, you can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. You have creative achievement. And I was saying, with the alchemy, you guys are a creator. You're meant to create things. So I feel there's something that's right now maybe holding you back from creating something, from actually doing something that you've always wanted to do. And with determination, I was mentioning that right now you guys have the right energy, the right sense of determination in order to go after this thing that you guys want to create. But something needs to go. And that's what I'm hearing. Like something from your life that is holding you back needs to go because it's holding you back and it's not letting you be your best self. And this for some of you can be a person, again, it can be a habit that you might have, it can be a thing that is not working and that you do not want, but for some reason you're stubborn and you're consistent into making that thing work. So something needs to go from your life in order for you guys to move forward, to be presented with a new opportunity. It's like sometimes we want change in our life, but we refuse to change. It's like we want a new opportunity, but we refuse to let go of the things that are holding us back from this new opportunity. This is exactly what I mean when I say make space for better. You know, because if your life is full of things, there is no space for something new to come in. So always we need to let go of things when we feel like we need something new in our life. And that's the way that we create change. So yeah, pile number 2, that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading today about the message that you're finally ready to receive. Alright, pile number 3, so we're actually going to start by shuffling your cards today. And if you want to just get straight into your message, the timestamp for you is in the description. So let's begin, pile number 3. Let's see, what is the message that you're finally ready to receive? Universe, what message is pile number 3 finally ready to receive? And what would you like to tell them today? For my beautiful pile number 3, what do they need to know today? Okay, let's get your oracle cards, pile 3. What is something that you need to hear and receive today? What is something that you're finally ready to hear today? Pile number 3, what are you finally ready to hear? Let's see. Spirit guides and universe, please let pile number 3 know the message that they're finally ready to receive and hear at this moment. What is pile number 3 finally ready to hear, universe? Okay. You have your cards, pile 3. Let's get straight into your reading. I'm super excited. Let's see. So let's put your cards to the side right here and let's begin with your reading. Okay, pile 3. So as your card, you chose the expectation card with this green crystal. And I'm getting kind of, you know, with the green crystal, I'm hearing like adventure and expectation. So I feel that the message that the universe wants to let you know today is about something that you should be expecting, some sort of adventure, some sort of excitement that's coming in your life. There is some sort of shift that's coming in, though, is what I'm feeling with this card, like especially with the wings. There is some sort of change and shift that's coming in your life, and I feel that the universe wants you to expect it, to be ready for it. And I feel a lot of you might have been feeling this coming your way, or you might be feeling like right now you're at a point in your life where things are going to change, because you can clearly see it and you can feel it. But let's see your tarot cards to see what is this thing that you should be expecting and what is the message that you're finally ready to receive. So you have the Page of Wands. Okay. Oh, 9 of Cups. This is what you should be expecting. Okay, beautiful. 9 of Cups, the wish fulfillment. Wow, okay. The Sun. Look at this. So much positive cards. 6 of Cups. And your last tarot card, 8 of Wands. Wow, so yeah, there's clearly something that you need to be expecting here. Okay, yeah, those are all of your cards. So, okay, let's begin pile number 3. I already love the cards that I'm seeing here for you. So, you know, you have expectation in the 8 of Wands, which we know is like the card of movement, of things coming your way. And this is multiple things that are coming your way. I want to say, expect a lot of movement in your life. Expect to start receiving a lot of things, especially with the Six of Cups. Things are just going to be given to you at this moment. Things that you have been wanting, you have been hoping, you have been praying for, they're just going to be given to you. I'm honestly seeing this next point of your life, you're going to be quite blessed, I want to say, because you have the Nine of Cups, and you have the Sun card, you have the Six of Cups, and then the Eight of Wands. This is so much movement. It's so much gain. It's so much like you receiving things. You're receiving things that you have been wanting, you have been praying for, you have been visualizing for. The Page of Wands, to me, it's a visionary. It's somebody who is, you know, they're inspired. It's like, I feel the way that they're looking at this wand is like, oh my God, I can do so many things with this. Like, I can make this into so many things, and it's going to be amazing. And that's kind of what I feel is your energy. It's like you're ready to create the life that you want, pile number 3. And I feel the message you finally need to receive is just expect blessings, honestly. Like, I'm very clearly seeing that. It's just that you guys will start receiving a lot of things. A lot. You know, you have the Nine of Cups again. Some sort of wish is being fulfilled for you. The Sun card, this is happiness. It's positive energy. It's good energy around you. It's blessings. For some of you, you might have been wanting to be pregnant or have a child, and I see that also happening for you. You have the Six of Cups here, which is a gift. You receiving a gift, receiving a blessing. And the Eight of Wands is fast movement. So this is coming in quite fast for you, I would say, upon number 3, maybe this month that you're currently watching this, or within this next month. Expect a lot of things to come in that are positive, that are good, that feel like blessings. Okay, very clear message. Let's see your oracle cards. You have let love be your beacon. Again, something about love and about positive energy. So I feel, honestly, this next period of your life that's coming up, pile number 3, it's just going to feel nice. Like, that's what I'm hearing. It's just going to feel nice, that things are going right for you, that things are moving in the direction that you want them to, that things are starting to manifest. I feel that your manifesting abilities are actually going to be on point this next period. So use them to your advantage, because I feel you're going to be in the right mindset to manifest things, in the right energy to manifest things. So again, use this to your advantage. Get the things that you want, you know, just this moment right now. I feel just whatever you wish for, it's honestly gonna come to you so fast. And like, it's like you think about it, you think about a person, and then you might end up seeing them on the street, or you think about an object and it just randomly appears in front of you, or you think about something that you want and you get it instantly without even trying. You know, sometimes we have these moments in our life where we're so like opposed to resistance that we just like, it's like it doesn't even exist. And it's like you think about something and it just randomly appears, like you just randomly get it. And this just happens, like we just get into that energy where just manifesting becomes so easy. So expect to have a very good time these next few weeks, few days. I'm kind of getting this is more of a longer period. Like, I just feel you're gonna have like this back-to-back good experience with manifesting, perhaps the month that you're watching this in. You also have Storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. This is the reason why. Okay, and I was picking up this energy, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to say it, but it's kind of like you're finally getting a good period after a period of where things were a bit like you know, like a bit weird. It's just it's like you might have been in the past in this energy of like things are kind of feeling weird, things are not manifesting that fast. Like, I am trying to be positive, but it's like, I don't know, if things are just kind of going a bit sideways. Like, it's not that it's bad, but things are just a bit weird. But I feel now like that energy is ending for you and you're stepping into better energy. And I was mentioning there is a shift, right? In the beginning, I said there is a shift that's coming in your life. So I feel this is the shift. It's like you're moving from the hurricane to the sun, to the rainbow, quite literally. So I feel the message that you're finally ready to receive is that finally good things are gonna start happening for you. Finally, things are gonna shift to a more positive way. I'm kind of getting that your positive thoughts are going to conquer those negative experiences, and you're gonna finally be able to push through the good energy in your life that you have been trying to manifest. You also have extremes. Wow, hot moon. So much energy about movement and about things happening to the point of extremes even. You do have the extreme card. Really be careful with your thoughts. I feel pile number 3 this next month maybe or so, because they're going to be so powerful to manifest anything that you want. With the extreme card, things are going to be quite like extreme, I feel. You might even start to feel overwhelmed because of all the things that you're receiving, because it's kind of happening like at once. It's like, for me, I've experienced moments like this and it just happens so randomly. Like sometimes I just wake up and I'm like, it doesn't even matter anymore. Like I don't even want to try. And then just good things suddenly start to happen. And it's like they never end. They just start to happen. And I feel that's the kind of thing that you're entering in right now. Okay, let's see your message to end your reading. Pile number 3. So you have enthusiasm and friendship, and the color yellow, again, very positive. A single rose can be my garden, a single friend, my world. Okay, that's very beautiful. I feel, enthusiasm and friendship. Oh, you also have the 6 of Cups. So some of you might be reuniting actually with an old friend, or somebody from your past that was a really good friend to you, maybe somebody who you haven't seen in a while. But I'm getting good energy from this person. Again, you might be reuniting with a friend for some of you, but that's going to be very specific. For others of you with enthusiasm, I just feel again, there's a lot of positive things that will be happening for you, pile number 3 in this next following period. So just expect it. Honestly, your message is so clear that I don't really feel like I can say anything more about it. Just expect this next period of your life to be good, finally, is what I'm hearing. So yeah, that's what I have for your reading, pile number 3. I hope that this resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye.